Welcome back. The Minnesota State men's hockey team is the 14th ranked team in the nation with a road trip coming up while the women get ready to take on number 2 Ohio State. Here's a look at some of the storylines on this week's edition of Maverick Hockey Quick Hits.
Another CCHA series, another split for Minnesota State. The Mavericks are 2-2 in 2025 after dropping contests to Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech. Consistency from game to game remains an area to improve for the Mavericks men's hockey team as the end of January nears, but the team is still in a good position within the CCHA. Minnesota State still atop the conference with 35 points on the year in 16 CCHA games played. Defensively is where MSU excels. On average, opponents are only scoring 1.5 goals per game. Alex Tracy standing out in net for Minnesota State. The junior goaltender is a nominee for this year's Hobey Baker Award. Tracy is giving the Mavericks a chance to win each game with a stellar .942 save percentage. He's a big reason behind the team's 16-6-2 overall record on the season. Compared to last year, the team's taken a big step defensively. One season ago, opponents scored on average over 2.5 goals per game, and the team finished with just 18 wins. Offensively, MSU is scoring close to 3 goals per game. Leading the way are Rhett Pitlick and Josh Grohl. Pitlick, like Tracy, is also a nominee for this year's Hobey Baker Award. The left wing is up to 23 points on the season with a solid +17 rating. Grohl also posting a +17 rating with 19 points so far on the year. Up next for Minnesota State is a series against Ferris State. The Mavericks only play the Bulldogs one time this regular season, and the team will head out to Big Rapids, Michigan for the 2 matchups, with Game 1 starting on Friday. Ferris State sits near the bottom of the CCHA. Good opportunity for MSU to pick up its first sweep of 2025. As for the Minnesota State women's hockey team, the Mavericks are looking to get back in the win column after some tough matchups. The Mavericks are on a 4-game losing streak after games against number 1 Wisconsin and number 3 Minnesota. It doesn't get any easier taking on number 2 Ohio State this weekend, but the Mavericks have had some success against the Buckeyes this year. MSU is 1-1 against Ohio State this season, and the team is outscoring the Buckeyes 5-3 in those 2 games played. Taylor Otremba and Madison Meshuga are both up to 21 points on the season for the Mavericks. That'll do it for this week's edition of Maverick Hockey Quick Hits.